Welcome, dear friends, to another beautiful day. Karkkidaka Vavu means connection, restoring the connection with our ancestors. Actually, ancestor is something very beautiful topic because if ancestors are not there, we are not here. It's so important actually. Every ancestors. And the word which is coined is ancestral connection and release. Connection with our ancestor. So when we talk about connection with our ancestor, what is disconnection with our ancestor? What it means? How we disconnect from our ancestor? Is it possible to disconnect from our ancestor? Yeah. Sometimes we disconnect from our roots and we just fly above. Because in spirituality, there are two axes. All masters share is x-axis and y-axis. Our roots are x-axis, horizontal. And all the chakras, all the kundalini raising, everything is connected with the y-axis. So when you are disconnected from your ancestor, you only focus on your y-axis and you feel that I'm growing. I'm growing and growing and growing, and one day you fall because there is no root. There is no stability. We heard about a lot of stories about ancient rishis. Even from the height, they fall. So the roots are very important. How we disconnect from our ancestor, you all know about, learn about family constellation work. Through that you understand, through theta healing you understand, through limited beliefs, we can disconnect from our ancestor. By judging our ancestor, we disconnect. Even sometimes we going through the same patterns. Actually, we are disconnected from our ancestor. When we are repeating the same circle, actually we are not connected with them, especially suffering. If that pattern is very enjoyable, then no issue, we connect it. If that pattern is suffering, we disconnect. Because mostly when you observe, we all truly interested to disconnect from pain. We don't like pain. We keep disconnecting from pain. That's the reason we create more pain. Unless one day we need to be peace with our own pain. Till then, we disconnect. If a headache comes, you have a tablet, you disconnect. Disconnection is our way. Any heavy consequences, we disconnect. And sometimes we disconnect through arrogance. We feel I'm better than the ancestors. Nowadays, actually, there are new age where we call it as Gen X, Gen Z, that G, C, so. But understand that we are all same. There is no difference. Still, we are breathing. Even the Gen X breathing, we are breathing. They are also having food. We are also having food. But somehow we put something into the very higher pedestal. That is very dangerous. Not only for the individual, for the collective. Because we disrespect our ancestors, we disrespect the ancient. Even every child who went through pain, that child decided that, okay, when I become the adult, I will show you how to parent. I will show you how to live a life. but all end up in suffering because we judge. Because our ancestors, our origin, our parents, that's all important. So again and again, it's so important to remember the importance of ancestors. And the very important thing I like to share about ancestor is it's a lesson of unconditional receiving. When we think about ancestors, they are bigger than us. It's a stream. It's a space of unconditional receiving. But in our society, always encourage people or appreciate people who give. So that's why there is a Karkkidaka Vavu. There is a day where you receive. But still we think that, oh, I am doing this Bali Tarpanam for my ancestors. I am helping my ancestors. Who am I to help someone who is bigger than us? Actually, we are not helping them. We are helping ourselves. We are helping. We are opening a channel to receive. We need to receive. Even our ancestors go through poverty. Okay, they go through poverty and they upgraded so many wisdom for us to live in abundance. Interestingly, this era which we are all in is an amazing era, actually. It's a beautiful era. With always in according to technology, electricity, water connection, everywhere. We are very much blessed. It's all because of our ancestors who go through certain pain. But what happened when we are very arrogant to our ancestors? We decided that, okay, I will go through bigger pain than you so that I become greater than you. They already go through pain, so it's time for us to less our pain. You don't need to go through the same pain. For that, we need to remember our ancestor. We need to see what patterns still existing in our life from our ancestors. We need to acknowledge, we need to honor, we need to release some patterns. So even one pattern, one thing you change, it make a big difference in our life. You don't need to change the whole pattern. At least one thing. Today, okay, in the meditation, you just intend that I can shift one thing which I am still carrying from one of my ancestors. We all carry one or the other way something from our ancestors. It can be out of loyalty or it can be a blind love. We are blindly love someone. When you blindly love one person, you definitely blindly hate somebody. That's the way it's working. Okay, you really love your grandfather. Whoever grandfather doesn't like, we also hate them. Or whoever is not aligned with the grandfather, we also be angry with them. That's called blind love. Blind love creates entanglement. So today we can do this beautiful Bali Tarpanam. In physical level, people are doing in the morning, it's fine. But symbolically, energetically, that's also needed. Because it's an upgradation actually. We need to upgrade and do certain things from our higher plane because we are not the old people means in our ancient times people are more in physicality. People live physically, physical action, physical things. But now when you observe, even almost so many jobs are mental oriented, spiritual oriented, not physical oriented completely. Even the war technology also changed into mental war, conflicts in the mind, and mentally influencing. You see a lot of influencers are on the Instagram because they are working from mental plane. So it's so important, even when you do something physical right now, it's so we can easily move our mind somewhere else. You can do all that tarpana, but you are thinking about your office, you are thinking about your future, because we become more mental being right now. So it's so important. We need to do something to accelerating and healing our mental plane and the physical, spiritual plane. Because there are a lot of people, they shared me that they do Surya Namaskar daily in the morning. So I said, what you are actually in your mind? Oh, in my mind, I planned my office things. I planned the whole day. So what rishis created, that essence is lost because you are doing your body, you are putting your body somewhere and your mind somewhere. Then we become very insincere to our own self. So sincerity comes when we use all the faculty together. Your mind, your body. So today your body is here, then your mind, your emotion, all the layer together. That possibility exists in meditation. So that's why all masters say first to do meditation, then practice mindfulness. So meditation is very, very important. Okay, over to Priya.
Thank you. I just would like to add few things to this, whatever Rupesh sir just mentioned. Like some of you all sitting here already knows how to connect with the ancestors in the Theta class and get personal messages. Some of you all know how to connect to a tree and get personal messages. But there are a lot of people who still doesn't believe that ancestors exist in the spirit plane and still can communicate to us and we can communicate to them. I met somebody today. She asked me, "You mean to say they actually can hear us?" I said, "Yes." So then I reminded her of the metaphor of the tree. Like it's not a metaphor; it's reality. A big tree, a big giant, maybe a banyan tree on top of a hill, has been standing there, and it is having a lot of fruits and flowers and everything, and everybody adores that tree, but nobody knows how it is standing there. So once a sapling comes and asks the tree, "I also want to grow like you," and so the tree says, "For that you should be connected to your roots." So when you see and connect to the roots of a tree, those who all know how to talk to a tree, you know how to connect to a tree, you know that roots are connected to all the trees in the world. It's really amazing. When you go, the kind of communication they have, the kind of strength they have, even though you feel that a tree is standing alone. And the trees are so wisely amazing beings that they teach us um, more than what we can imagine, and they are the one who is actually running the world. I mean, the earth. On the earth plane, they are wiser than us, and so from there we can understand how important the roots are. And yes, when we look into our personal lives, we can see a lot of people having addictions, a lot of people having illnesses, a lot of people having fertility issues. Some of them don't want to get married. And some of us find it difficult in the emotional plane, have hormonal imbalance. These are all can be connection to the ancestors, what they have gone through, maybe through a war, maybe through famine, maybe through loss, poverty. They have gone through all that so that we can evolve from that. But some of us unconsciously connect to them and follow the same thing. So here today, what we can do is at least leave some of it and understand, they learned something from it and we have also learned. So we can live differently from that. So we invite you into this beautiful meditation. And when we are doing the meditation, we are actually going to vibrate higher, because when we need to connect to the ancestors, they are vibrating higher than us. That's why we cannot see them with the real eyes. Of course, we can see with your intuitive eyes, but yes, so just open your heart to expand your vibrations here.
Any questions? Or shall we start doing meditation? No questions.
Sir, I have one.
Very good.
But
Yes.
Yeah, Manju.
sir, unconsciously or consciously we used to judge our ancestors. How can we stop it or manage?
Actually, first of all, understand judgment is one of the power of our mind. We judge. And only thing is, we need to shift from judgment to discernment. For example, if your ancestor who is very arrogant, okay, and you are judging the ancestor because you don't like the way that ancestor behaved to so many people, you judge it, fine. But the problem of judgment and discernment is judgment always has the feeling that I am something greater. Because behind the judgment, there is arrogance. So, what we can do is understand that a part of us is feeling still smaller or lesser. So, very important thing is we need to heal that part to clear the judgments. Because more you feel lesser, you keep judging. Use judgment only for that purpose. Otherwise, when you inside you feel your worthiness, you can understand the discernment. What I need to receive, what I need to learn, what I need to apply. Because sometimes it's like Krishna. Krishna always showing that stealing butter. Means Krishna is always learning from everyone, taking the wisdom from everyone. Butter is a symbol of wisdom. So you can wiser, okay, I don't like this, or I feel this way is not suited for me. So what is my way? That is more humble approach that comes from discernment. So only thing is judgment is there, but we shift into discernment with more healing oneself, especially one's own worthiness. Because when you are unworthy, you want to always feel greater with something outside of you. Why I'm greater? You see people, they always stuck with outside greatness. They will stuck with their family name, their religion, and their job. Sometimes anything. Nowadays, it's spirituality. People are so much attached themselves with spirituality, feeling that I'm spiritually superior than somebody, but we are all equal. That realization is important. Clear?
Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, so just one question. How this
Yeah.
Karkkidaka Vavu is different from the Pindadan that we normally do it?
Actually, normally when you do Pindadan, actually you reach to certain ancestors which already vacated the body. But in the Karkkidaka Vavu, because every time there is an energy which is forming, but particularly in this, this is happening in the Dakshinayana. So in this time, actually that vibration from the ancestral plane is more aligned. Or we can do Pindadanu in any such days, we can do it. When a person is when a person vacated the body, you do belly tarpanam, all these things we can do. But this particular day, the energy is more tuned. It's a frequency, so that you can easily connected with all the ancestors. Not only our own ancestors, we connected to the entire ancestral line. Means we may connected with 10,000 years or 20,000 years of experiential wisdom, we can tap into that. That's happening in Karkkidaka Vavu. That's why people use this time. That is my understanding. Any more adding by Priya? You can add.
Perfect.
Is it clear, sir?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. So we can do meditation. Okay. So close your eyes. Once you close your eyes, make yourself comfortable. You can tell to your own self that for another few minutes, it can be 30 minutes or 40 minutes, whatever the time we are spending here, this is the only job I need to do right now. Sitting, listening, and going. You can tell to your own self, and you can take all the permission from your entire self, your entire senses, your entire inner faculties. So completely feel inside with each and every breath you are observing that we are in a sacred space for remembrance, gratitude, healing, and love. So each and every breath you are observing, each and every breath you are connecting, that breath vibrate and slowly and gradually tuning into the energy of gratitude, remembrance, healing, and love. So be with your breath, be with your in breath and out breath. And each and every moment you are with your breath, you completely allow your body to be settled, to be centered, to be connected in this time. So feel your breath in each and every part of your body, starting from your head. Very simply, you are attending each and every part like a dance, moving down and down from the head to your forehead, simply watching your eyes, feeling your ears, nose, cheeks, lips, chin, down and down, neck and throat area, shoulders and arms, the whole back, upper back, middle back, lower back, chest area, abdomen area, all the way down and down through your hip, buttocks, genitals, thighs, knees, calf muscles, ankles, and toes. Completely center yourself, and through your toes, you are grounding your own self, feeling yourself. You are earthening your own self right now. Feel that you are grounded in this vast earth, Mother Earth. You completely be humbled with yourself for this chance of life. So be here, be in the moment, experience the breath, feel the breath.
And as you are deeply connected to the Mother Earth, feel the energy of the Mother Earth, grounding, nourishing, feeling safe and protected, allowing you to bring this energy all the way up through your body, allowing you to move with this energy up through the center of your body, above your head. Feel that this energy is creating a beautiful energy ball, and you are safely inside this energy ball. And your heart feels soft with gratitude, compassion. And as you're inhaling, you're feeling that divine light coming from above. And as you are exhaling, the energy ball you are in is expanding into that light. Breathe in that divine light and breathe out peace. Feel yourself becoming lighter, calmer, more spacious. And as you are expanding and moving higher and higher, allowing you to move through the beautiful divine light that is coming from above, following that upwards. As you're moving higher and higher, you're feeling even more expanded. You're not only a physical body, you are a radiant being of light, allowing you to move and expand and move and expand until you feel you are one with the consciousness, the energy of all that is. You are pure consciousness, pure soul.
Completely allow yourself to be in that pure consciousness, beyond all the names and forms. Be that consciousness. Completely be in that Nirguna Parabrahma. It's completely beyond all the gunas. Just allow that part of yourself. Stay in that consciousness. Allow to merge. You can connect to all your spirit guides, guardian angels, all the supporting energy, all the supporting system. And slowly bring your awareness to honor your ancestors. It's to honoring your source of life. So feel it deeper and deeper in this consciousness. with that humbleness, humility, that thought that we come before you, completely tuning our energy into that thought. We come before you. Thank you for the gift of life that has flowed through countless generations until it reaches us. So completely allow your pure consciousness to remember the divine will, the divine purpose. The moment you realize your own divine purpose, that is the time we become more grateful to these ancestors. So with your open heart, with our pure love, pure gratitude, ready to receive the blessings of our ancestral lineage, completely from our heart to open a prayer to help our own self to receive all the gift, all the strength, all the courage, resilience, and wisdom of our family line. Completely stay in that space.
From this space, you feel safe and protected as you have your angels, spirit guides, and the energy of God supporting you to move from this space. And you can see your own energy ball moving from there, light, weightless, free. With every breath filled with prana, the life force. And your soul is journeying into a beautiful high vibrational space of the spirit world. You can see beautiful meadows, flowers, ancient trees, crystal waterfalls, majestic mountains, butterflies dancing, fairies dancing and singing, brilliant rainbow stretching across the sky. This is the sacred spirit plane. Your great-grandparents, your grandparents, or 7 generations and beyond, both your mother's and father's lineage. You may not know all their names, but your soul remembers. And as you remember, You can observe, sense, and feel and know that your ancestors are already waiting to be acknowledged.
More and more you are tuning into this space. You slowly, gradually sensing, feeling the connection. You can feel with your heart center, your heart chakra. Completely allow yourself to know it, feel the presence of ancestors from your mother's lineage and your father's lineage are gathering around you. Some are familiar, others are unknown. Still, your heart feels. So be in that heart-to-heart space. More you are being in that heart-to-heart connection, you slowly and gradually realizing, knowing what you need to see, what you need to understand in this moment. Now, you can gently ask yourself, what have I been carrying that may not have begun with me? What exactly I am carrying in my life? Certain experience which I am feeling like a burden. All the feeling of burden means it's not exactly mine. It is not which belongs to me. It started way back, a long back.
You will be guided into your heart to observe, notice the patterns. Is it fear? Is it shame? Is it rejection? Is it financial struggle? Relationship pain? Illness? Sacrifice? Addiction? Loss? Or emotional wounds repeating through generations? Just do not judge, simply witness. At least pick one and observe and connect with your ancestors. Allow them to begin sharing their stories. You understand the burdens they carried, the struggles, the losses, the sacrifices, and you suddenly realize much of what you carried was never truly yours. And you can observe they are telling you what they have learned by going through all of this. You can say to yourself silently, I can acknowledge the patterns without becoming the pattern.
Completely acknowledge the pattern and realizing that whatever the pattern you are carrying is for your own survival. It's for certain planning inside, for your protection. So it's not the fault of your ancestors. They have not given you anything. It is us who is taking for our own survival program. Completely acknowledge the truth of carrying this burden. And the moment you understand that this burden belongs to this ancestor, just observe, are you able to respecting the fate of this ancestor? Are you able to respect this ancestor go through these experiences, these challenges? And you already know that when I am going through, how much it is tough for me. But at the same time, each and every pattern, each and every experience, teaching certain lessons. So with that new understanding that everything my ancestor went through, even if it is so tough, it brings some soul wisdom, soul lessons. But it's not mine. This is a burden for me. So you can feel that ancestor for your survival program. You carried it all this time. Now you are going to change. So you can look at that ancestor, feel the ancestor. The moment you can know it, the connection in the lineage, where that play person standing, what is that person's position? Once you can recognize it, realize it, then it's beautiful. But even if you are not realizing the position, still you can acknowledge as an ancestor. And you can tell to that ancestor, I see you. I honor your journey. I honor the life that came before me. And I understand that your story belongs to you. I completely respecting your life with this experience. I honor you without carrying your suffering. I belong to this family without repeating this pain, repeating this pattern. Slowly and gradually, whatever the pattern you are feeling, you are holding in your life, just imagine a gift box in front of you. You are putting everything into that gift box and you are giving that gift box to that ancestor.
Together, your ancestors invite you to stand around a beautiful sacred fire. The flames burn with divine love. And together, all what you handed to the ancestors, your fear, your guilt, shame, trauma, grief, anger, limited beliefs, unconscious loyalty, anything that no longer belonged to you. All that they are offering them into the sacred fire. Watch every burden dissolve into pure light. Say to yourself, with love and respect, I return what is not mine. I release the need to suffer in order to belong. I lovingly release every inherited burden and feel yourself becoming lighter and lighter, freer, more peaceful. Feel the presence of your ancestors. You start feeling their love, their energy now even more strongly.
The moment they receive back what belongs to them, that they communicate with you, just openly receive their communication, receiving their love. You can slowly and gradually understand what you did is a great thing to your ancestor. What belongs to them, you completely give back to them. And ready to open your heart to receive their blessings. Receive the lessons they learned through their patterns. Receive the courage they get, the strength they developed, all that wisdom. How much compassion grow inside. Everything that part of that system, everything which flow before this ancestor also a part of this ancestor. And it keeps flowing like a river, and you are receiving that entire lineage without any interruption. The moment you return back what is not belonging to you, or the moment you return back to where exactly it belongs, you can see the order of love is restoring. The river of love starts flowing easily, effortlessly, and you can say to your own self very silently, you can place a hand on your heart, place your right hand or left hand, whatever is comfortable, or both hands. You can place it on your heart and silently repeating this sentence: I receive the gift of my lineage. I receive the gift of my lineage. I receive the gift of my lineage. I receive the life that was given to me. I receive the life that was given to me. I receive the life that was given to me. I carry forward only love and wisdom. I carry forward only love and wisdom. I carry forward only love and wisdom. At this moment, you completely allow one final message from your ancestors, like a word, like a symbol, a feeling, or a blessing. Whatever you are open and whatever is naturally coming to you, just receive and you remember this. It can be a word, it can be a symbol, it can be a feeling, or it can be a music or a song, whatever the way, whatever the language, or it can be a picture, image, or any spiritual symbol, or any mantra, whatever your ancestor is giving to you, you remember it, you know it, and it vibrates inside you. Trust whatever comes, stay there.
Once you receive the message, feel grateful and thankful for the message and express your love, your gratitude, and how much you really remember them, honoring them in your heart. Express your love from your heart in frequency. And as you are expressing, you're able to receive from them their blessings, their love. Like water, it is flowing into your heart easily. Receive them, receive their support. Feel that they are always supporting you, always guiding you, always helping you grow. And with this awareness, Let us take a leave from them, asking them to connect whenever and we are ready to receive. And now gently turn towards your future. Imagine holding a small seed of light in your hands. This seed represents your life, the future you're creating. Ask yourself, what will I choose differently? Love instead of fear, authenticity instead of silence, freedom instead of sacrifice, trust instead of anxiety, joy instead of survival. Plant the seed into your heart. Know that a new future begins with you.
Once more, place both hands over your heart. Feel your heart. Feel this new energy vibrating inside. And finally, allow this sentence to vibrate and expanding that vibration more and more. So silently speak, I honor where I came from. I release what I cannot carry. Feel that release happen inside. I receive the gift of my ancestor. Feel the gift you are receiving. And I choose love. Feel this choice of love. I choose freedom. Feel the choice of freedom. I choose life. Feel the energy through your breath. Take a deep breath as much as you can. Inhale while exhaling, smiling your ancestor. Feel your ancestry smiling at you too. You both are smiling each other. Know that energy is completely behind you, supporting you through your father and mother. When you met the ancestor in your mother's lineage, you can feel that energy is passing through your mother, touching the left shoulder, behind the left shoulder. If it's father's lineage, you are feeling on your right shoulder back. Feel the energy, feel that support. You can tell to your parents in this moment, the life you've given to me itself is enough to be grateful. The life you give unto me itself is enough to be grateful for you and for your entire lineage. The life you give unto me itself is enough to be grateful to you, my dear parent, and your ancestors.
Now slowly become aware of your physical body once again, allowing you to be aware of your breath. Feel the chair beneath you. Feel your feet. Feel your hands. Take a deep breath in and gently exhale, counting from 5 to 1. 5, returning to your body. 4, feeling grounded. 3, moving your fingers and toes. 2, taking a refreshing breath. 1, when you're ready, feel grounded, rooted, supported by Mother Earth, carrying the blessings, wisdom, healing, and love of your ancestors into every step of your life, honoring the past, embracing the present, creating the future. May love continue forward through me. Say to yourself, may love continue forward through me. And so it is. You can gently rub your hands together. Place it on your beautiful eyes. And with a beautiful smile, you can open your eyes. How are you all feeling? If you're in a position to express what you experience, you can. If you are not, you can simply be.
Hi, good evening, Rachel, Professor. I'll just quickly express. When I logged into this meditation today, I was in so much of pain. I don't know how I even logged in. In the right shoulder, I couldn't even move to my left or right. I woke up this way this morning and I was sitting, I tried healing myself a few times and I kept getting this feeling that once I log into the meditation, it will help. And during the meditation, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps even when I talk about it. Uh, um, I felt the healing, the pain is gone. I'm still a bit stiff, but that pain is gone. First time, I mean, I felt the, I felt the, what to say, love flow from my ancestors many times during family constellations and many meditations. But today I felt something else. I mean, I got the message, I am ready. I needed to hear that. And yeah, I mean, that's all. That's all I have to say. It was amazing. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you, Rupesh sir. Thank you for making this happen. Thank you so much.
Smita.
That's beautiful. Sometimes ancestors knock your doors through your pain.
Hi Preeti, hi Rupesh sir. Good evening.
Yes.
Shrutyana.
Yes.
Yeah, Shruti. Yes.
Thank you so much, Chechikum Sarnam, for giving a beautiful meditation. So last year also ഞാനിത് അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. So last year I had a phase. അന്ന് എനിക്ക് തന്നിരുന്ന message was that you are towards the end of that stage. And today it is over. ഇന്ന് സാറ് പറഞ്ഞു ഒരു മെസ്സേജ് വരും എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പം ആ മെസ്സേജ് എന്നുള്ള വേർഡിന് മുമ്പ് തന്നെ എനിക്കൊരു മെസ്സേജ് കാണാൻ പറ്റിയിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഇറ്റ് വാസ് ജോയ്. ആൻഡ് ദെൻ വേറെ കുറച്ച് ഇമേജസ് വരും എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇമേജസ് വന്നിരുന്നു. ബട്ട് എനിക്കതിന്റെ ക്ലാരിറ്റി കിട്ടിയില്ല. ആൻഡ് ദെൻ ഐ വാസ് ലൈക്ക് ഇത് എന്തായിരിക്കും ഇതിന്റെ അർത്ഥം? ഇറ്റ്സ് ലൈക്ക് ഓക്കെ, ലെറ്റ് ഗോ ഓഫ് യുവർ past things, don't bring that in your current എന്നുള്ള ഒരു മെസ്സേജ് then it came up. And during the meditation it was like കൂടുതൽ ലൈറ്റിന്റെ കൂട്ടത്തില് there was a force which is pulling, like എന്റെ ബോഡിയിൽ കൂടെ പോകുന്നത് I can feel. And towards the end when sir said that അമ്മ അച്ഛൻ ഒക്കെ നമ്മുടെ സൈഡിലുള്ളത് പറയുമ്പോൾ I could feel that അവര് നമ്മളെ തൊട്ടിട്ട് ആ എനർജി ഇങ്ങനെ പാസ് ചെയ്ത് വരുന്നതായിട്ട് I could feel, and where even I was like through me that light is going towards my children, because I could feel that light passing through me. നമ്മളിങ്ങനെ ഒരു ചേച്ചിയുടെ തീറ്റ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ചേച്ചി ഒരു വീഡിയോ ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുന്നത് പോലെ ഇങ്ങനെ സ്കാറ്റേർഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ലൈറ്റ് ഇങ്ങനെ പോകുന്ന ഒരു ഫീലിംഗ് ത്രൂ ദാറ്റ് സ്ലിറ്റ് എക്സ്പെരിമെന്റ് തിങ്. So it was beautiful. Thank you so much. എവിടെയോ മനസ്സിൽ like whatever pain is there, when you said that okay, what you carry, you will not know which ancestor side it will be, but somewhere I was getting the message, yeah, from here you would have got this, from here you would have got that. But yeah, thank you so much. I'm very grateful. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chichi.
Thank you, Shruti. Grateful to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for remembering that before in that meditation you got a message and it worked. And this time, again, it is going to work. So that's your faith.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi,
So,
Gayatri.
Hi,
previous
Gayatri.
time, I couldn't connect to the ancestors. Now, this time I could. So, progress. So, and also I got messages. One thing was to, again, something similar to I'm ready, like move forward, keep moving forward, not to stay stagnant. And another thing I felt was very beautiful. Yesterday onwards, I was, going through a lot of turbulence, and today I don't know how many swaps I did, and still there was this tingling pain, and the message I got is to let go of uh, you know let go of whatever is going away, like you would look on a falling yellow leaf, calmly, as accept that it is natural, and in a very calm way accept it. I don't know, and I could see a yellow leaf falling, and it somehow removed that pain in me. And also about ancestors, I could understand from which ancestor which pattern has come and all, and that and that was also very beautiful. Yeah, I feel very calm compared to what I was yesterday. Feeling yesterday night. I'm feeling such calmness in me. So thank you, Chata Chechi. God bless you both.
Thank you, Gayatri.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Gayatri. When you talk about the leaf falling from the tree, I immediately remember that sometimes a fall itself is a rising. It's a message from Lao Tzu. When he watched a leaf which is falling from the tree, he became enlightened just by watching. So there is nothing is so silly in this life. That's profound metaphors. And you connected to the ancestor. That's beautiful. And you said that it's a tinkling pain. That's the new word I hear. Pain also is a tinkling.
Tinkling is very positive.
But that's what I felt from yesterday onwards. It's like, yeah. And for me, when first I heard the yellow leaf, I felt a little yellow leaf falling. I felt a little pain, which I always feel when something, even if it's a natural death of a relationship or anything downward graph creates, I don't know, it's not easy for me. So again, I felt that they said, just look at it, and calmly look at it. Even the fall, calmly enjoy. Look at it, and I don't know. It was more of a feeling than words, and it made sense, which is surprising for me.
When you
Always
observe,
pain for me.
Gayatri, whenever you observe that when a vehicle is moving, when you calmly observe that vehicle moving, sometimes you feel you are actually moving. Same way when the leaf is falling, but when you are so calm, so mindful, you slowly rising and you experience it.
That's beautiful.
Yes, Gopika.
I thought Simli was going to say something. I think she's unmuted.
Yes.
But I can go later. You can go first.
Gopika, your name
Thank you.
was taken. You can speak.
Okay. This is probably, I've always told you both that when moon meditations are always difficult for me. Actually, last night I did not sleep much. I probably slept less than 4 hours or something, and I woke up at 3 o'clock. After that, I was just like tossing and turning. Nothing was working. So I thought, oh my God, am I gonna sleep off today in the meditation again? But I think in the ma'am knows already. I had already, for a few days, I've been thinking of something quite personal, and then I finally messaged her last night about it. I'm not going to say what the issue is, but then today, after I was feeling quite heavy. I think ever since I messaged her back, I've been thinking about it and thinking about, my God, this is going to take so much strength to kind of look at and go through. And then, so that is what I was focusing on today, to just give me that, strength, I guess, to heal it, basically. But I mean, quite a few things. Obviously, I was crying in bursts throughout the meditation, which was quite nice. I felt like something and all was going. I always like crying in meditations, but anyway, I cried a lot. And then at the end, when Sir, you said that message bit, it was that was very beautiful. It almost was like there was this it was like a tunnel, like a pipe or something that was going inside my body, like through like that, completely full to the ground. And then it was just like white light flowing inside completely, like lots of it. And then this warm, really warm, grounded feeling in the soles of my feet. The same feeling that I get when when I go and hug a tree, a tree that kind of feels like, yeah, I can hug it, and then it will give me some wisdom. So normally when I do that, I also get that same feeling, which I got, and it was very beautiful. And I also heard allow and receive. And I felt like there was just so much coming. And I was like, what is wrong with me? Just accept all of this because there's just so much coming from my ancestors. And I felt small, which was nice. Like they were all like big, and then it was nice.
Yeah, Gopika, what you shared about your issue that is your happening, I mean, which you want to address, that has an ancestral connection also. So now in diseases and disorder classes and all, we kind of tap into that particular ancestor and we get the story from there. Actually, we did say that in between in the meditation, if at all anybody gets the story, let it be. But then that will help, because you can flip from there.
I actually did see first thing I saw about that issue when I just said that is the issue. I saw a lady with a baby actually, and then I started crying, and I was like, "What is happening?" I didn't understand what was going on, but it was just one woman holding a small baby, and nothing else. I could not understand anything else, but I felt it was related to my grandmother. I'm not sure. But I don't know.
Maybe you can go back into it more. You will get more from there. It's easier to heal especially people who are going through too much of emotional turmoil, it has an ancestral connection also there. Literally, you can thread it like that. It's nice.
But one
But
thing
thank you
I
so
felt,
much.
one thing I felt so interesting in your experience, Gopika, is you start feeling you are so small. You see, there is a baby in this room, Ashna's child. He's so small. He has no responsibility. He's not need to think about anything. Even he's not need to think about food also. So when you are small, you don't need to carry anybody's burden. You are free. Immediately you are free. You are completely free. That
And
freedom
that's
you
exactly
get
how
it.
it felt.
So
I
that
felt very
feeling
light.
is
That's
so important actually. That feeling, even when we can tell someone that you are small, they are big, but that the feeling that I'm exactly small, that makes huge transformation inside. Our certain arrogance will fly away. That I need to fix, I need to correct, I need to do something to my ancestor. Everything will fly away. You just be a receiver. That's a lesson actually every child learn, unconditional receiving. Being a child means unconditional receiving. Being a parent means unconditional giving. Parents need to give children unconditionally. Whether they are good child or bad child doesn't matter. You give it. You give till you keep giving. But child always need to receive. And in front of our parents, we are always children. So when you have a child, even that child is bigger, still you call that small names. Because for you, it is always child. So that's very important thing. That small, feeling that I'm small. That small is not inferior. That small is not unworthiness. That is the truth. That I'm small in front of my ancestor. I'm small. and I am free that I am open myself. And you have all the freedom to do anything.
Actually,
You
when
can
we
do all mistakes actually.
and when we stay small, we can actually tell our parents how horrible I am feeling in this moment, or I'm going through this emotional turmoil, or I'm going through this bad time. But most of the people, what they do is that, oh, how can I hurt my parents? You become bigger. So your parents are big enough to handle your problems. If you can imagine having your own children, wouldn't you want your child to tell you her or his problems, right? Similarly, your parents also want you to tell them. Some problems, yes, you don't want to say it as it is, but still you can tell them that I'm going through a bad time.
Thank you for the meditation so much.
Thank you for the feedback.
Yes, Emily.
There is something.
Hello. Thank you, Chichi. Thank you, Zeta. Because previous meditation, ancestral meditation, I got a strange message from wherein I have no connection and I don't know even that connection. I don't know. But that message came from my mother's mother, and it happened. So I was very much wanted to come for this meditation. That's why I came. And this time also, I got strange messages. It was really loaded, a lot of things. And I was really doubting whatever messages was coming. And they were telling, like, it was like, trust what we say. Because this time also a strange, I still had a plan to go and enroll myself for dance practice of dance. So I was reluctant because, as you know, I had knee pain, and I was and to nowadays I become much more heavier. I was reluctant not to go for dance, but it was like telling me to go and join for dance. So I asked a question like, what monetary benefit comes in if I am going? So again, please trust us, go for the dance. I don't know. And it all comes as a message, understanding. So I again doubted, what is it? Like, I'm not seeing anything, how it can be. So again, it like a sensation happened, this ear part. So maybe I am hearing. Maybe I have to evolve and trust myself and them too. That's a message which I got. Again, strange messages, and I'm going to trying to do it.
Wow.
You are going to do it, not
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, going to do it. Still, I was reluctant to talk also, but yeah, then I spoke.
Yeah, and when they say to move into dance, when you're moving your creative energy. When you're moving your creative energy, everything flows, including money.
Yes, okay. And thank you so much for this. Because this time, JJ, I didn't go along with I could not hear much about the instructions which you were giving me to do. But I don't know, it was so much some sensation is, that peripheral, like that it was for me, full of energy, lot of they all are telling to me to go forward, like trust them.
Yes, Emily. In all,
Thank you.
before
Thank you.
also I shared this that whatever the words we are using, actually it's absolutely nonsense. It has nothing to do. No need of any word, but the energy. But in this world, we need to speak. We need to share. Even when you are sitting here and when we are sitting here, not speaking anything, still you experience through energy, through telepathy. We can meditate. But what happened after sometimes we are sitting here silent? Either you think, oh, connection is lost, so you open your eyes. So that's the reason we are not silent for a long time. We immediately speak something. So whatever is speaking is not giving you experience. Whatever that intention, whatever that journey. So language is actually a barrier. Non-verbal is more powerful. So that is working every time. So don't worry about whether I am listening this instruction or not. It's not an issue at all. You just go through. And dance is another non-verbal language, very transformative. You only need your mind for dancing, not need even your knee. So first dance from your heart. You dance from your heart. Move from your heart. Then your body will follow. So that is called trust. Trust means jump first. Even you have no idea whether I am successful, I am failure. It's okay, but you just trust. Actually, that's the power of love. Love means trust. But what happened in our life when we are betrayed? We trust that betrayal more than love. Still, we are trusting actually. So only we need to change that trust from betrayal to love. Stop trusting betrayal. Betrayal is an illusion. Love is the truth. So your heart is telling you to dance. Your ancestors are telling you to dance. Dancing is a very natural language of expressing what Priya shared about creativity. Expressing your inner beauty. So be it.
Simli,
Okay.
I think you've got this message long back when we both together attended Sir's class.
Yeah, I know. I thought of it.
I
But
remember
also,
telling her this.
yeah. I just remembered that day when you spoke to me. I still remember that word. But like you are not like this. You are with, that like a dancer. I still remember you said that. Uh, yeah, that also came into my mind.
Now go
Okay.
ahead. Let's stop talking.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Anybody else wants to talk or else we'll wind up? We are happy to have you all of your energy created a beautiful experience today. And we are all moving into the world of frequency. Like Sir said, we are all going to stop talking and start communicating through frequency within few years. World is advancing. Nice. It's going to be that way. Okay.
Okay.
Bye. Big hug to all of you.